Alright guys, so now that we've talked a little bit about snowshoes, different styles and advantages, disadvantages, stuff like that, then we moved on to different types of bindings to include tying one on our snowshoes. I wanted to, at this time, just go over a couple techniques with using snowshoes. If you've used them in the past, I'm sure you're well aware of this stuff, but just a few tips, like I said, on how to use them and doing different things with them on your feet. So I'll try to adjust the camera here so you can see what I'm talking about as I do it, and we'll go from there. Alright, so the first thing we'll talk about is turning. There's a few different ways you can do that, and each one kind of pertains to how deep the snow is that you're in. But probably one of the easiest ways to turn with your shoes on is just baby choppy steps in the direction that you want to go. So if I wanted to go to my right, your left, it looks something like this, and vice versa. If I wanted to go to my left, your right, little choppy steps. Another thing you can do is, I don't know if there's a name for it or not, but I call it helicoptering. So I'm going to take one of my feet and swing my tail end around, and then just bring the other one around with it. That's another technique. Another one that I'm not very comfortable with myself, it might be because I have short legs, I'm not sure, but is to pick the snowshoe up, the one that's in the direction that you want to go. So again, if I wanted to go to my right that way, I would pick my my knee up like that, turn my snowshoe this way, and you can see it's caught on top of the other one now. Again, it might be because my legs are short, I'm not sure. And then you would just bring the other one around like such. And for obvious reasons, I'm not a really big fan of that one. Again, it could just be because my legs are short, I'm not sure. But that is another technique, and that might work in a lot deeper snow, which I haven't experienced yet. We've got, I don't know, 4 or 5 inches maybe on the ground now. It's been snowing for 2-3 hours. We're supposed to get another 6 inches or up to that, something like that. So it is what it is. But yeah, that one can be tricky. Pick it up, step in that direction, bring the second one around. Again, you got the choppy step one, which is probably the easiest, especially if you're new on snowshoes. And then you got the helicopter one again, just to recap. Make it turn a little bit quicker. And that one in particular, I'm not sure how well that would work in much deeper snow, but you know, time will tell, I guess. Something else that you might want to do is have to back up. So I'll try to give you a front and a side angle view of this. But to back up, lift your knee, and then what you're going to do is flex your calf muscle, which is going to kick the back end of your snowshoe up like that. I'll try to do that from the side for you guys. So just pick your leg up, flex your calf. Kind of look like a dork, but it's a technique. Another one is a good point to carry a stick. If you're the type that uses ski poles while you're snowshoeing, those will work too. I always carry an axe, so that's what I use, but this will probably work better in much deeper snow. Well, here comes the plow trucks. Awesome, so now I have more shoveling to do. So anyway, axe, a stick, your ski poles, whatever it is that you want to carry, and at that point you just lift your leg up, push down on your snowshoe, and step back. Same thing with the next one, push down, walk backwards. pretty simple. Try to give you the side view of that. So again, pick up on your shoe, push down. So on and so forth. Trying to pay attention to the camera and make sure I'm in the frame. Another good thing for the stick of the axe or your ski poles, whatever it is, wet snow like we get up here in the Northeast eventually is going to start sticking to your snowshoes. So as you're walking, you just bang them off. Not a big deal. Alright, so probably another technique you might find yourself needing. Was debating whether I should even cover this one or not, but why not, right? So we're going to move over here to the tree, and if you can figure it out, we'll show you how to do that. Alright, so here we are at the tree, and you may or may not know what's coming next, but if you have to handle your business out in the woods, and here's another, you know, good reason for the type of bindings that we went over on how to tie on your snowshoe. But pick a tree, something you can hold on to without falling in the snow. Depending on how deep the snow is, of course, you may have to pack it down so it's not hitting your tail end when you're handling your business. But obviously one technique, if you're nimble and Gumby like, you can just point your snowshoes out as far as you can, you know, hanging on to the tree. Handle your business that way. That works, obviously. If you're not so nimble or Gumby like, you can take your foot right out of the binding on both. And put them totally, your shoes totally sideways. And now there's no chance of you bringing something nasty back to camp. Alright guys, so there you have it. Pretty quick video. Just some things you may have to do on your snowshoes. You know, how to turn, back up, you know, stuff like that. So hopefully it helped you. And we'll see you soon with another video. Take care.